Hey Kaiju fans, welcome back. You know, for over 40 years, I've lived and breathed Godzilla. Decades of monster mayhem, countless hours dissecting atomic breath patterns, and more monster throwdowns than I can even count. And for over a decade, I've shared that passion right here on YouTube. Today, we're diving into the heart of the Monsterverse, dissecting 3 epic films: Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Godzilla vs. Kong, and Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire. Which one truly earns the best of the best versus crown? Well, let's find out. Can any film top the sheer power of Godzilla's iconic atomic breath? Or is it Kong's raw primal strength that steals the show? Which Monsterverse versus movie truly captures the essence of the Kaiju genre? Well, let's start with Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Now, this film was a monumental undertaking, a grand symphony of Titan destruction. The sheer scale of the film, the way they brought classic Toho monsters into the modern era, was breathtaking. From the moment Rodan's fiery wings ignited the screen to the terrifying majesty of Ghidorah's 3 heads, the visuals were a feast for the eyes, and the film's ambition was undeniable. It aimed to be a definitive monster movie, a celebration of the Kaiju genre. Now, as a Godzilla fan, I was thrilled to see so many classic Toho monsters make their Monsterverse debut. Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan, they were all brought to life with incredible detail. I remember watching the original Toho films as a kid, and seeing these characters in modern context was a surreal experience. It was like seeing my childhood dreams come to life. However, ambition doesn't always translate into perfection. The film's narrative, while serviceable, often felt secondary to the spectacle. The human characters, despite their best efforts, struggled to make a lasting impact. Their motivations were sometimes muddled, their actions occasionally illogical, or maybe more so. And the film's reliance on nighttime battles, particularly the climax in Boston, hindered the visual clarity. The darkness and rain, while atmospheric, obscured intricate details of the Titan clashes. With such a grand scale, did the human story get lost in the chaos? Was the human element necessary or just a distraction? Would brighter lighting have enhanced the viewing experience? I think we all agree that it would have. Despite its flaws, King of the Monsters delivered a truly memorable experience. I mean, Bear McCreary's score was a masterclass in cinematic music, perfectly capturing the grandeur and the power of the Titans. His themes for Godzilla, Ghidorah, Mothra, and Rodan were instantly iconic, elevating the film's emotional impact. I mean, some would argue that the music alone made this film a must-watch for any Kaiju fan. But then, here comes Godzilla vs. Kong, a film that promised the ultimate Titan showdown. And if we all remember how that went, it delivered in spades. The fights were dynamic, fast-paced, and crucially well-lit. The battle at sea with Godzilla and Kong trading blows amidst crashing waves was a visual masterpiece, and the Hong Kong showdown, with its neon-drenched cityscape, was a testament to the power of modern CGI. The film understood its audience, it knew we were there to see Godzilla and Kong duke it out, and it didn't disappoint. Seeing these 2 titans, icons of cinema, finally clash in a modern setting was a true dream come true. The legacy of their original 1962 fight was honored, but this time with cutting-edge effects. The sheer scale of their battles was breathtaking. I felt like a kid again watching these 2 legends go at it. The narrative, as expected, took a backseat to the action. But the film's focus on the Titans' personalities and their evolving relationship was a welcome addition. Kong's journey from a captured creature to a defiant warrior was particularly compelling, and Godzilla's stoic power, his unwavering determination to protect the balance of nature, was as captivating as it ever was. The film successfully humanized these colossal creatures, more so Kong, making them more than just mindless monsters. Now finally, we move on to the more recent Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, a film that expanded the Monsterverse's mythology in exciting new ways. The Hollow Earth, once a mysterious realm, was now fully realized, teeming with new titans and ancient secrets. The introduction of the Scar King and Shimo added a new layer of complexity to the Monsterverse, hinting at a vast and interconnected ecosystem. The film, despite its many flaws, did feel like a natural progression building upon the foundations laid by its predecessors. As a longtime fan, I appreciated the deeper dive into the Hollow Earth and its mysteries, and many of you know I've been clamoring for that. It added a new layer to the Monsterverse, suggesting endless possibilities for the future films. The concept of a world hidden beneath our feet is a classic science fiction trope, and the new empire brought it to life with stunning visuals. It felt like a true expansion of the Monsterverse. The film's action sequences were once again top-notch, with well-lit battles and creative use of the Hollow Earth's unique environment. The team-up between Godzilla and Kong, while a bit cheesy at times, was ultimately satisfying. Seeing these two titans fight side by side against a common enemy was a thrilling experience, just as it was in Godzilla vs. Kong. The film also explored the symbiotic relationship between humans and titans, adding a new dimension to the Monsterverse's lore. So, did the new empire successfully expand on the Monsterverse's mythology? I would say yes, and I'm hoping for more in the future. Or did the film's focus on spectacle overshadow the exploration of the Hollow Earth's mysteries? I would also argue yes, because I want to see more of the Hollow Earth. With that said, did Shimo feel like a threat on the same level of Ghidorah? Probably not, but the special effects in all three films are top-notch. But the new empire took it to another level. And while Shimo may not have been that threat, she definitely was a welcome addition to the Monsterverse. The Hollow Earth sequences were breathtaking, and the Titan designs were incredibly detailed. But let's be honest, the human narratives in all three films are a secondary to the monster action. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, we can get the compelling stories from Toho. I mean, look at -1. These films are, at their core, monster movies. They're about spectacle, about awe-inspiring visuals, and about the sheer power of these legendary creatures. They're about escapism, about immersing ourselves in a world of giant monsters and epic battles. Like it or not, or agree with it or not, the stories are secondary, serving as a backdrop for the monster mayhem. I'm here to see titans clash, not to watch complex human drama, especially if it's not well written. All I have at that point are the monster clashes. I watch these films to see monster fights, and they deliver. So, after all this, which film reigns supreme? For me, it has to be Godzilla vs. Kong. It's the ultimate clash of titans and a battle for the ages. The sheer iconic power of this matchup is undeniable. And the film delivers on every level, from its stunning visuals to its thrilling action sequences. It's a film that perfectly captures the essence of the Monsterverse. Does the iconic status of Godzilla and Kong automatically elevate Godzilla vs. Kong to the top? Yeah, I think so. But do you think there are other factors that should be considered? Is the movie just popular because it has two popular monsters? Again, I think that had a lot to do with it. Ultimately, the Monsterverse is a celebration of the Kaiju genre. Each of these films brings something unique to the table, whether it's a sheer spectacle of King of the Monsters, the iconic showdown of Godzilla vs. Kong, or the expanded mythology of the new empire. They're all entertaining, visually stunning, and most importantly, they're a lot of fun. For me, Godzilla vs. Kong stands out because it delivers on the promise of its title. It's a film that understands the legacy of these two titans and gives them the epic showdown that they deserve. It's a film that I can watch again and again and still be thrilled by the spectacle. But, and this is important, this is just my opinion. You might have a different favorite, and that's the beauty of the Monsterverse. So I want to hear from you. Which Monsterverse fight reigns supreme in your book? Let me know in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to hear your thoughts. your arguments, and your favorite moments. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more kaiju content like this video here on the screen about Gigan already possibly being in the Monsterverse. Thank you for watching. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.